just e to the x. What is the answer for e to the x prime?
E to the x.
Correct.
E to the x.
But I should write correctly times the inner function prime. Why not? Why don't I write it? That's the inner, that's the outer. Why don't I write times the inner function prime? How much is x prime? I know we know. We just wrote it. Right? How much?
Is it 1?
Exactly. But if we have e to a function, can anyone discover the formula for e to a function prime? Give it a shot, please. Anyone? What do you think? It's okay if you're wrong.
Would it be e to that function times the function prime?
That's it. Let's apply this here. Can anyone tell us how to differentiate e to 4x squared prime?
Would that be e to 4 to the x squared times 8x?
That's it.
Yeah.
We put that in front. 8x times e to 4x squared. This is it. Let's also look at tangent of 4x. Let's differentiate the outer function. Tangent prime is?
Tangent x or sine.
Secant squared of this. I know this is from today. Times the inner function prime. Can anyone give us the inner function prime?
Times 4.
That's it. Of course, I'll put it in front. And that's it. Okay. So we want to look at several examples. We do have a couple of formulas. Maybe I should just say it right now. We know that e to the x prime is e to the x times x prime, which is 1, times natural log e. But I don't write a natural log e because natural log e equals
1.
Thank you very much. But if the base is not e, but it's something like 5 or 3 or 10 prime, then we do have to write this. It will be a to x times natural log a, because that is no longer 1. If this has base a, but the power is a function, we have the whole thing, but times what? A to the function times natural log of a times
F prime.
times
Or
f
prime.
prime. Awesome. So please, for now, these are all formulas we need. Yes, we have other functions. We have inverse trig functions. We have hyperbolic functions to look at. But for now, we have what we need to address questions in section 3.4. 3.4. Feel free to choose. Okay, so 1 through 6. And here we have 7 through 52. I'll go as slowly as possible, and you tell me what you want to pick. If not, I will.
Can we try 10?
Yes. Let's start with 10. Good pick. F of x equals, I think it's the cube root. Do you see the cube root?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. The cube root of x squared minus 1. Perfect. So this is a function that is not a very friendly function, but I will make it friendly. And here's how I'm going to make it friendly. Now it's friendly. This is not. The cube root is power 1/3. But because it's in the denominator, if I want to put it up, it will have a negative power. If I want to bring it back down, then I write this. So I want you to be able to play between these two very easily. Change these two into one or the other. I don't want to differentiate this. No, no, no. I want to differentiate that. And they are the same. Because x squared minus 1 to negative 1/3 is 1 over the cube root of x squared minus 1. And this is easy to differentiate. This is not. Okay, so now let's start. So remember, this is a power. So maybe I should mention the formula first. A function, we did it for the square root of x, but I would like to mention it again here. A function to any power prime is exactly what we discussed. N times the function to n minus 1, but this is not plain x, which means I have to multiply by what? That phrase that I said, please don't ever forget to say it. So n f to n minus 1 times the this is the outer, this is the inner, times the
times m prime
yes,
or f prime.
times the inner function prime. This is the outer, this is the inner. I have to evaluate this first and then raise it to that power. Inner, outer. N f to n minus 1 times the inner function prime. Good. So now, can anyone apply this rule to this function step by step and tell us what to write? It's okay if you're wrong. Anyone, please give it a try. It's okay. Yes,
Third.
negative 1/3 in front. It's this. Now I have to copy the function. From negative 1/3, I have to subtract 1. Negative 1/3 minus 1. Negative 4/3. Yes. Negative 4/3. Times, and now I'm here. The inner function prime.
2x.
2x. That's it. Of course, I'm going to rearrange it. So f prime of x is negative 2x over 3. You can bring this back down or leave it alone. That's fine too. And this is it. Very good. It was a very good pick. This looks weird, but once you change it into this, it's not a big deal. Awesome.
Now, could we also, since there's a negative exponent, move that to a denominator?
Yes, as I said, you can, but be very careful. Let's do that for a second.
Mhm.
So I can even probably write it here. You can change it into negative 2x. There is a 3, and there is the cube root
Mhm.
of x squared minus 1 to the fourth power, because it's 4 over 3. 4 over 3. So you could just make sure that this is the cube root, and it doesn't look like you're multiplying these two or something.
Mhm.
Yes, that's perfect. Back to the problems. Now let's choose. Chain rule is the power, the rule of the rules. Okay, I'm on page 11. Yes, I'm ready.
Three.
I couldn't hear you. If you picked something I didn't hear.
I didn't say anything, sorry.
Oh, no, okay.
Oh, 21 looks interesting.
21. Let's look at 21. 21. Where are you, 21? I see. Very good. Good one. So f of x equals 4x plus 5 to the third, and then x squared minus 2x plus 5 to the fourth. Very good pick, because you'll see what happens in chapter 4 with something like this. Awesome. So f prime of x, now it's a combination of different rules. Power rule, product rule, power rule. So first, the priority is the product rule combined with power rule, right? So this is a product. So I have to use the product rule and the chain rule. So I differentiate the first function. It's a function to a power. Can anyone try? Just the first function for now. Can anyone differentiate this for us? Only if
Would
you
that be 3 times 4x plus 5 all squared?
times the inner function prime. We would stop here if this were x, but it's not x. Times the inner function prime, which is
4.
excellent, times the second one, plus the first one times the second one prime. Can anyone differentiate the second one for us? This one.
Um, 4 times x squared minus 2x plus 5 all cubed.
Times the inner function prime.
2x minus 2.
That's it. Okay, at this point we have to simplify it. So first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply, because this is one term, and this is one term, second one. So 4 times 3, 12. 4x plus 5 squared, x squared minus 2x plus 5 to the fourth, plus. I don't have enough room, you know, I write as big as I can. So there is a 4, put it in front. 4x plus 5 to the third, x squared minus 2x plus 5 to the third, and this 2x minus 2. Okay, now let's take a look. This and this have common factors. Can anyone look at those and say, oh, I see this, this, and I'll put them out.
The 4x plus 5.
So first of
And,
all, from the 12 and the 4, I have a
That's fine.
4. That's okay. Perfect. You also said 4x plus 5. Awesome. 4x plus 5, but I have to choose the power. Which power?
2.
Exactly. It has to be the smallest of the two. Awesome. What else is in common here? x squared minus 2x plus 5 to which power?
The third.
That's it. There's nothing else. I'm going to open a bracket now. Let's see what is left. From 12, I took out 4, but there is a 3 left in. So that 4 times 3 is 12. 4x plus 2 squared is outside. Done. Gone. X squared minus 2x plus 5 to the 4th, I took out 3, but 1 is left in. I reached the plus sign.
Mm-hmm.
4 is out. From 3, I have 2 out, but one of them is still in. 3 are already all out, but there is a 2x minus 2 left in. All the simplification is part of free calculus. We do these extensively in pre-calculus. Okay, next. I copy all these because I can't do anything to them. But I have to distribute and simplify everything I can in brackets. First part is easy. 3x squared minus 6x plus 15 plus. Again, they're not two pluses. You know my style. This means follow the sign because it continues. It's not plus plus. Okay, plus. Here I have to distribute. It doesn't matter if you go this way or this way. I like this way. Doesn't matter. 2x times 4x, 8x squared. 2x times 5, 10x. Negative 2 times 4x, negative 8x. Negative 2 times 5, negative 10. Finally, again I have to copy these. 4x plus 5 squared. X squared minus 2x plus 5 to the third. And now let's see. This with this. 11. 2. Yes, 2 minus 4x. And then 15 minus 10. This is fully simplified. At this point, I could have used just parentheses. I didn't need brackets anymore, but I can change it so it doesn't confuse you. There is no need for brackets anymore. This was a lot of work, and this is very important simplification for what follows in the next chapter. Very good pick. A lot of steps, a lot of factoring, distributing, and simplifying. Good, thank you. Okay, so let's take a look. Any questions? Anyone, any questions? Okay, so let's take a look and choose something else.